your screen today. Like I never left you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. On today's video, no guys, I'm sorry guys, please. How are you? How was your day? How has your week been going? How is your family? I hope you're all staying safe in this season of pandemic. I hope we are all doing good. For me, we are holding up, guys. So that being said, thank you so very much for tuning into today's video. I appreciate. I don't take your love for granted. Thank you for all those who leave positive comments, for those who like, for those who have not liked. What did I do? Please like these videos. Thank you so very much. And for those who watch me, YouTube is telling me some people watch me and they pass. You don't subscribe. What did I do? Biko, If I have done something, Biko ba alomo, forgive me. What did I do? Don't mind my blinking, that's how I react. Anyway, guys, that being said, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you so very much. And for all my OGs, my returning subscribers, I don't take your love for granted. I love you so very much, just like you love me. I know you love me. On today's video, I want to share a very important story. It's something that left me speechless, guys. Like, I wondered how I was that lucky, if I will use the word lucky, but I know it was the grace of God. It was the favor of God that took me away from that situation. So guys, today let's listen to this story, and after this story then we will at least pick up one or two important points that will help us continue with our lives. As I said in my previous video, our goal here is to raise better people. It doesn't matter your sex, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your size. What is important is that we raise better people. That is our goal. So guys, that being said, this story goes like this. Back in the years when I was still in the university back in Nigeria, because I schooled at the University of Nigeria in Soka, guys. So on one of the weekends, I think I was about going home. To see my dad. So I boarded a bus. from Enugu. I first took a bus because we have Nsukka campus and Enugu campus. So I schooled at Nsukka campus. So guys, on this very day, I boarded a bus from Nsukka. From Nsukka, I couldn't get a bus. I was going directly to Abia State. So I decided to go to Enugu town to go board the bus. At first, I said, okay, if I get to Enugu, if I didn't see bus, because I had my sisters schooling in Enugu. So I wanted to just get to Enugu and then see what time it was. I left Nsukka at around, I think, something past 3. So I knew already at our bus station then in Nsukka, they didn't have buses at that time because for them it was too late. Because it was more of a village, guys. Do you understand? I hope you understand. It was more of a village. So I decided to go down to Enugu to board a bus. My mind, I'm like, if I get to Enugu and I don't see a bus, I'll simply, because from Nsukka then to Abia State, it was supposed to be something 3 to 4 hours journey. So I knew I would get home at least around 7:30 or 8. For me, it wasn't that bad. The risk we could take as students. From where I stand now, I can't do such rubbish. So, but at that time, for me, I desperately needed to get home. So I boarded the bus and got to Enugu town. Got to the park. I saw there were still buses. There were still buses that were ready to go. I don't know why I'm blabbing today. Forgive me, pardon my manners. So as I got to Enugu, I saw there were still buses that were queued up for boarding. So I paid, I took my ticket, I went to sit down in front because the back seats, the parts that were remaining were closer to the door. And I already had an experience sitting close to the door at some point in my life. Maybe later I'll share that story too. So because I didn't want to sit close to the doors, I don't know if you understand how the buses that run these, what do they call them? Shuttle buses that run interstates in Nigeria is, you will understand clearly what I'm saying. So I didn't want to sit close to the door. So I took a seat in front of the driver. Somebody was supposed to be in the middle and I close to the door. So I sat close to the door. I think I had banana. I bought banana for my siblings. So I kept it there. So I wanted to go get something. I think I saw cashew because I was a lover of cashew. Like, I can chop cashew for Africa. So I said, let me go and get cashew, guys. So when I got down from the bus, I went with my handbag. So actually there was no handbag sitting on that seat where I was, but I had my banana lying in front of me. On the part where I had my feet, I kept it on one end. So guys, when I got down to get that banana, I came back. When I came back, I saw a certain man, he was sitting there, and then I told him, I'm sorry, I was already seated here. See, I had my stuff here. I said, let me go and get something, but I can't leave my bag just to identify that I was there because it wasn't safe. The man looked at me and he snubbed me like, who is this one? Do you understand? Like, he was like, what's my business? Do you understand? So when he behaved like that, normally I don't know, I'm not really the type of person that always want to make noise outside. Like, if I can avoid it, I do, unless I get extremely angry, So I looked at him. For me, it was not important. Not that it was not important. I felt bad because I didn't want to sit on the remaining parts of the seat in the car, as I said earlier. So, well, with the way the man behaved, I didn't see it necessary to start arguing with him. So I took my banana, and the next bus was already loading because it was waiting 2 at the back. Decided, okay, I'm going to wait for another bus. I don't even know what happened to me on that day, guys. I don't know the spirits that made me to take that decision, because remember I told you time was already fast. Like, it was getting late, guys. So I don't know what made me take that decision, but I know I just looked at him, I left. I went to meet those selling the tickets. I told them, I'm sorry, I can't board this bus. I have to wait for the next one. I hope there's no problem. They said, yes, no problem, but I have to just wait. That's, if I'm not in a hurry, that's my own decision. I told them it's okay because the part of the seat I don't want to sit there, and besides it's getting late, so I prefer to be in the inner part of the bus in case something was to happen. Make I see where I go hide. In my mind, do you understand? So in my mind, I was like, in case something wants to happen, shall I see where I want? I don't want to be on the edge of the bus where every first this thing I will be seen, or I could fall off the bus. I don't know if you know how that thing works. So that was my thinking anyway. Even though the front seat I was still on the edge, but for me it was a bit safer than the back. So I decided to, because the back, it was very close to the door. If you know how these things work, like they have 4 people sitting on the seats, and when the first, second and third person sits, the remaining seat, it's always very tiny, and then you can't even rest your back. I think it was one of my major problems, that I couldn't rest my back, and it wasn't comfortable anyway. It wasn't comfortable, and I do just want to stay there. So I had to wait. So my beloved people, I sat down, jejeli I waited, and the next bus came. Luckily to me, it got full faster. I see there were so many people like me that wanted to really travel at that time of the day. So at the end of the day, the other bus, the first one I was supposed to board, got full on the left, and our own too got full and we started going. 1 hour into the journey, on the road, my dear, behold, do you know what happened? Our bus stopped on seeing that the bus in front, that was the same company, Peace Company, had already had an accident. So when our bus stopped, do you know what we saw? The people in that particular bus, many of them had injuries. But do you know that particular seat where I was supposed to sit, where that man took over for me, where that man came to sit? Do you know what happened? The man, his feet were shattered, because when the bus crashed, the bus had crashed. That's the main capture of this story. The bus crashed, and the man's leg was pressed. Like, I don't know how to explain what I want to explain. Like, it's a life story, guys. It happened, like, I saw it live. This is not somebody's story. I'm telling you my own story. So the man's legs, like from his knees down, I don't know if that leg I don't know if they were able to repair that leg, because this happened so many years ago. It's more than 10 years ago these things happened. So I don't know how God was able to take me away. That was not my burden to bear, guys. Like, I felt chilled pains. Like, let me go back. So the man, when we came down, because we all came down from the bus to see what had happened, because the driver stopped, parked, and People were like, you know how it is in Nigeria. Now, when one thing happens, people, some of them had already brought out phones and were videoing and all that. But I wasn't really that kind of person to start taking videos up and down anyway. So, when I went to the front, I came down went to the bus and looked at the man in front, the man who had taken over the seat I was supposed to sit. That's how I know that for real, Chim the man. My God is good. Like, I don't know. I was shocked. I was beyond amazed. I'm telling you honestly. So the man's feet from his knees down were, if I use the word shattered, I'm not mistaken. I think the bones were broken. They were calling ambulance to come pick them up. You know, Nigeria is messed up when it comes to being active in issues of saving life. Nigeria is messed up, guys. We know that. My dear people, the man's leg that I saw, if it was my leg, madre mia, I don't know if I would be where I am today, for real, because that man may have ended up in a wheelchair or amputated. I'm telling you the honest truth. If he ends up in a wheelchair, for him to recover, glory be to God. If not, I think those legs may have been amputated. I'm not sure, guys, because I don't know what happened. So at that point, people were wailing, screaming and all that. Those at the back of the buses, they were all crying. People were wondering, what is this? What at that time we did, and they were calling for ambulance. At the time when we were there, we were even bringing our phones, like, you know how Nigeria is. So I don't have airtime. I had airtime. So I was even among those who brought my phone. Make call. Who are they going to call? If the bus company, call the bus company, because the accident had just happened. Immediately we got there. Almost immediately we got there. Anyway, not too long, because everything was still fresh. Call bus company, tell bus company to call ambulance. Something had just happened on so highway road. Yeah, my dear people. That day I could not talk. When I got home, like when I finally got home, that I was telling my siblings, and I like, if you see what just happened, you see how God just saved me. So that brings me to the end of my story. Actually, that's the story I want to share. So today, I remember this story yesterday. I said I'm going to share this story. It's a testimony. I don't know if I finally gave this testimony anywhere in church or so, but I think I know I was very grateful to God. Like, I really appreciated it. So what I want us to draw from this story actually is, what do you think we should draw from this story? Number one, don't be overly anxious over things. Like, sometimes you listen to your inner man, listen to that subtle spirit in you that tells you, for example, to keep quiet. Listen to that subtle spirit that tells you, leave this place. Listen to that subtle spirit that tells you, don't do this. Because many a times when we get into troubles are the times when we don't listen to that spirit. But if you listen to that spirit, I assure you that one way or the other, you will escape tough situations. You always come out stronger because you listened. Guys, what if I had argued with that man? What if I had quarreled and everything, and at the end of the day, someone came up and like, now this girl first you day here, she came here before you, so you have to leave the place for her, and the man agrees and he leaves the place. I don't know. Do you think that accident wouldn't have happened? I don't know if the accident would have been averted. I don't know if Holy Spirit, I don't know if Holy Spirit would have averted that situation, but I think it may not have been averted. And what if I ended up in that accident? What if these legs of mine, these beautiful legs of mine, you have not seen my legs, Abi? One day I'll show you my legs. This young leg of Bosha is beautiful. These beautiful legs of mine would have been amputated. God, I really give God glory. I thank God. So guys, I want us to know something. We don't have to struggle or fight over everything, fought on bended knees than shouting and screaming everywhere down or making noise. Do you understand? Like, most times you don't have to fight for everything. Sometimes it's more honorable and better for you, spiritually and physically, to just take a walk. That being said, guys, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. If there's any other thing you think I may have forgotten to add, moral lessons from this story of mine, let me know in the comment section. But for me, I think the major thing that helped me not to be the one in that particular situation that I saw that very day on that particular year was probably because I refused to fight that man to take back that seat. Sometimes life takes problem away from you, and to you, you feel you're smart enough, you're wise enough. How can you come and take away something I have already gotten? Sometimes it was not meant to be with you. Sometimes you have to let it go. You have to let go of something for you to gain another one. Do you understand? That brings me to the end of today's video. I really appreciate your love and your support. I think it's getting so late. I hope this video doesn't turn up so dull and dark because I'm using natural light. I'm not using ring light and it's getting dark. So let me end this video quickly and go and see if it came out well. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate your love and support. And once again, guys, if you've watched up to this point, I love you. Please like, comment, share this video, subscribe, please subscribe. And again, guys, I want to use this medium again to invite all of us to tomorrow's morning fire prayer, guys. NSPPD, that is the keyword, NSPPD, here on YouTube. If you've watched this video up to this point, please remember to type in NSPPD once it's 6:50 a.m. tomorrow morning and start listening to the praise and worship. From there, it will lead you into the fire morning prayer that lasts for just 1 hour. After 1 hour, everything is almost done, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you so very much. Look at my pretty face now. If you want to be seeing this pretty face continuously, please like, share this video, share your thoughts in the comment section. I love you all so very much. Till I come your way again, I remain your girl, John. Keep on loving, sharing, and caring. That is the secret of life. Thank you so very much.
Be strong.